recognize another veteran who will be our next guest speaker. Congressman Allen West served 23 years. Served 23 years in the United States Army. He has served this nation, this country, and this congressional district very well. Ladies and gentlemen, Congressman Allen West.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much, Admiral McCraven, to our President, Mr. Snyder, to Medal of Honor winner Tommy Norris. You know, I could stand here and say something very courageous, but it would also be deemed as something very stupid if I were to say, go Army, beat Navy. So I'll just keep it to myself. But we have to ask ourselves a simple question. Why are we here today? You know, today is the 237th birthday of the United States Marine Corps. So I say happy birthday, Marines. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. And for all of you that have raised your right hand to say, here I am, send me, we owe you a debt of gratitude that we can never fully repay. So thank you and welcome home to all of my brothers and sisters. But today is a special day because we are here in memory of a simple quote that George Orwell once said. He said that a nation sleeps peacefully at night because rough men stand ready to do violence on her behalf. And we recognize and remember the legacy, as Admiral McCraven talked about 70 years ago, of rough men who trained right here on these shores, and the legacy that they have brought forward. It's a legacy of impeccable service, as you have heard, going all the way back to the beaches of Normandy, to today, in Afghanistan, in Iraq, all over the globe, to include Libya, where we lost 2 former Navy SEALs. Because regardless of being in uniform or not, that code, that motto, that creed that SEALs live by continues on with them, regardless of the uniform that they're wearing. It's that service that we must recognize, because each and every one of us may have raised our right hand, but there are only a few of them that go on to be elites, a special breed of man, a special breed of warrior, our modern day Spartans. But also we must remember their sacrifice today, which is why we have that wall out there. We have a local Navy SEAL who lost his life, Aaron Vaughn, and we should never forget. And I know that there are a lot of bets on me when they had the first Memorial Aaron Vaughn swim, because people didn't think that a paratrooper would be able to swim 200 meters out in the open ocean. But I made it. But each and every one of those names out there on that wall represents someone that was willing, as President Lincoln said at Gettysburg, to give the last full measure of devotion for this great nation, for each and every one of you. Because as they raise their right hand to serve, as they step up to be greater, more elite warriors, they know that they will be called to do the things that not everyone else in the military can do. And they never shy away from going and doing that. What is the last thing we must remember today? It's commitment. It's the commitment that they have to this nation. It's a commitment that they have to a legacy that they continue to support and defend. It's the legacy of the SEALs, but it's also the principles and values of these great United States of America, the longest running constitutional republic that the world has ever known. But it's an even greater commitment to a legacy we must remember. I had a father who served in World War II, and who would ever thought that back in 1975 to 1979, when I was like a lot of these young kids here, wearing a high school ROTC uniform, that one day I would stand on a stage. They had a Naval SEAL Team Medal of Honor winner and the top Navy SEAL in the United States military. That's the commitment that we have. Today is a day that we allow our children and our grandchildren to touch history. Today is a day when we pass on the torch that grows within each and every one of us, that DNA of individual sovereignty, of freedom, of strength, and of might, of resolve, of resilience. When you see these World War II veterans, these Korea, Vietnam, modern day Iraq and Afghanistan veterans, these Navy SEALs, these UDT, these frogmen, young men and women, you will be the next generation. And one day, some of you will stand on this stage and you will tell that story of service, of sacrifice, and of commitment. That's what today is about. May God bless the most elite warriors that the world has ever known. May God bless the people who stand as watchmen on the walls to protect each and every one of us. And may God bless these great United States of America. Thank you, sir.